Chapter 12. Prince Siddhartha and the Wounded Swan. Siddhartha was the son of King Suddhodana and Queen Maya. He was very gentle and kind-hearted from his childhood. One day, Prince Siddhartha was sitting in his garden under a tree. He was looking at the flock of swans flying overhead. Suddenly, a wounded swan fell near his feet. It was hit by an arrow. Siddhartha picked it up from the ground and kept it in his lap. He gently pulled out the arrow from its body and put the paste of some herbs on its wound. He took off his own shirt and wrapped it around the wound of the swan. The swan felt warmth and calmed down. As the swan was resting in his lap, his cousin Devdutt reached there. He said to Siddhartha, "Give my swan." "It's mine." Siddhartha refused to give it to him. Devdutt then went to the court of Suddhodana to get the swan back. Siddhartha was called in the court. He appeared in the court with the wounded swan resting in his hand. King Suddhodana first asked Devdutt. Devdutt said, "Siddhartha has captured my swan. I have hunted this swan with my arrow. So, it is mine." Then King Suddhodana turned to Siddhartha and asked, "Is that right?" Siddhartha said, "No. Devdutt has wounded the swan with his arrow, but I have saved its life. So, this swan is mine." King Suddhodana could not decide what to do. So, he asked his ministers about the solution. One wise minister said, "Let the swan decide itself." He took the swan to the other end from the place where Devdutt and Siddhartha were standing and left it there. The swan started to move slowly and came to Siddhartha. Then the minister said, "Devdutt has tried to take life of the swan, but Siddhartha has given it life. So, the swan is his." All people in the king's court were happy on this decision.